Morning guys, welcome to the vlog. Today's Tuesday. We are still on the struggle bus with the time change. Like, we are so delayed. My kids are waking up, like before they used to wake up like around 7:30, 8 because they go to sleep later. And for the last couple days, they've been waking up like closer to 9 o'clock, which sets our whole day back. Like, I'm not complaining because I also don't want them waking up at the crack of dawn. But like, it's thrown our schedule off is what I'm trying to say. So we're still like adjusting. Hope you guys are also adjusting. Like, I'm grateful that we have more light at the end of the day or whatever, but you know what? Like, as much as I like the light at the end of the day, I think I'm one of those people that like, I don't like to wake up when it's like dark outside. I really don't. So I know that you can't have it all. Like, it's one or the other. Like, you either enjoy the more sunlight at the end of the day, but then it's darker in the morning, or vice versa. But I cannot wake up. My body will not get out of the bed if it's dark outside. It's like telling me, like, what the heck are you doing? Go back to sleep. So anyway, we are on the struggle bus. Riley has started her school stuff. Sean is here, like, accompanying her. Also wants to watch the iPad. This is the only way that he's letting us do anything. I was trying to take advantage and read my devotional. This is the same devotional, I think, from last year. I didn't buy any new devotionals other than the one that I'm doing with Formed. That's like a little journal. It's not really a devotional, but every day there's like a little reflection that I'm trying to work on here and just spend some time just decompressing and thinking about important things. But it would be so much nicer to do that with some nice, fresh, warm coffee. Let's make some coffee. I'm still doing decaf when I can, trying to not have that much caffeine. Like, sometimes when I'm at my parents' house, my dad will make like Cuban coffee. But I try, like, at home, sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand, to just have, like, the regular decaf coffee. I have an appointment on Thursday to check on baby, because tomorrow I will be 28 weeks. So this week, what they're going to do is they're going to do a full-on, like, growth check, like, to make sure that she's growing. Also check my cervix. I'm excited to go see her and to make sure that everything is looking good. I'm like, why is this not going? Because I have not put water. That's why. Oh man, this one is so good. I've been reaching for that caramel macchiato one. It is very yummy. We had a pretty busy weekend. I had like book club, I had a baby shower. Sunday, like legit, we didn't even know that there was a time change, you guys. So it was so funny because on Sunday night, well, Saturday night going into Sunday when the time change happened, again, Joe and I hadn't discussed this. We had no clue. So I was like up late because like I woke up at 1 in the morning. Joe wasn't next to me because he had been downstairs. He was like playing a video game or something. And so I went to like go see like, hey, are you okay? Are you alive? Did you fall asleep on the couch? That sort of thing. But like when he came up, then like I had a hard time like going back to sleep. So I was scrolling on my phone, but it was still like 1 something. It was like 1:30 maybe. And all of a sudden I'm scrolling on my phone and I see that it's 3 o'clock. And I was like, what happened? Like, I know that I haven't been scrolling for that long. Like, I didn't think I'd been scrolling for like an hour and a half. I was like, where did the time go? What happened? So I was a little confused there. And then I looked it up and then sure enough, there was a time change. So we woke up late on Sunday for church. So Joe wakes up in a panic and he's like, why didn't you wake me up? We're gonna be late. And I'm like, listen, neither one of us knew there was a time change. We're gonna relax. We'll just go to church with my parents because they usually go a little later in the day. So we went to like a different church that wasn't ours, but it's still like another Catholic church that my parents go to. We met them there and we went to go have lunch with them. So we ended up having like a very nice weekend, but we had a lot of events and things. And it was really nice that on Saturday I was able to leave Joe with the kids so that I had my girl time at book club. We finished our book. So I'm really sad about that because now I don't know when we start up book club again, but that's always like my me time that I look forward to. And then straight after that, I had a baby shower. So it was great. I got to eat a bunch of yummy, delicious food and chat with like a bunch of my friends and stuff. So it was a good day. And Joe, like, I was like, how'd it go? Like, cause he was with the kids like for a long time on Saturday, like from, I don't know, 8 something in the morning till like 3. He told me that it went well. So I was very, again, just grateful that, you know, I have a partner that I can leave the kids with, like they're his kids and he's fully capable of taking care of them and I wasn't like stressed out. So that's definitely a blessing. Anyway, I do have a bunch of stuff I need to tidy up around the house today, just random things. I started cleaning out or like started going through the baby clothes. Did I tell you that that was like one of my big projects? Going through all of the kids' baby clothes and clothes that I've saved. It's a mess upstairs and I'll probably show you really quick when I go upstairs later, because I'm doing like a different like video for that I'll share soon, like a more of like a nest with me video. But going through all the kids' clothes, trying to see what I have for baby girl. Spoiler alert, I have less than I thought I did, like especially like for the newborn stuff. So it's good because now I can make a list of like things that I need to purchase, or things that like when my mom asks like, hey, what do you need for the baby? I can like tell her. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on over here. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock and we are still like nowhere near done with school. So we're still just trying to like take it easy. But I do need to at least do math with Riley. And then gotta do language arts, which we're almost done with, by the way, like the year one, like the first grade stuff. This is her spelling stuff we've been doing, the all about spelling. So we work on some of that today. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes for math and language arts first. So this is, we're gonna measure using the ruler. So how many inches do you see? This one is like 4.5, right? Because there's 4, 5, and then this little stick in the middle.
Oh, smash!
Yeah, that one's close.
Oh, smash! And then jetpack! Look.
Can I have it? Oh, it's like a smash bar. Hey, hold that up here. We're doing school. All right, we finished with like our formal like school stuff today. We'll still probably do some more things, maybe do like some read aloud later, but we are done with the core stuff and it is noon. But the kids are not ready for lunch yet because they ate breakfast like at 10 o'clock with how late they woke up. But it's a beautiful day outside. I don't even know if the camera's gonna do it justice because it is just like blue skies. It's so nice, but it's windy. I don't know if you guys can see my umbrella down there, like it got knocked over last night. It's just been really, really windy, but a nice day to be outside, to get some fresh air. Sean, I'm sure, is about to make a mess, but he loves to be out here. What are you doing? You're gonna go in the house? Okay, the kids are out here and they were learning. They were learning about floods in science. So today they are going to make a little flash flood of their own. Wait, but I'm gonna get all wet if I sit down. All right, let's see it. And look at poor Sean in his socks. So that's what a flash flood would look like, right?
Let's do it again!
This is how my children learn. But I'm having a fit that Sean's socks are wet. Socks are all wet. These are all the people of the town?
Yes!
Well, these people lived, so that's good. How do you say 3, 2, 1? Go! And I put Sean down for his nap. And I'm trying to make myself some lunch. The kids are already eating theirs. I have leftover chicken and rice, but this is like really boring. So I'm gonna add salsa to it. My favorite salsa that I get from Hungry Root. Had this same thing for lunch yesterday. It was delicious. So I put some of the salsa, and then I also put sour cream. And that'll be lunch, and then maybe I can get some stuff done. But first I need to feed myself. And then look, the kids are eating their lunch, but they put on like a little video about flooding and floods and stuff. So they're still learning, but they're watching a video about what they learned today in science. So I finished lunch. It looks like Sean is still sleeping, so it's looking like maybe I have a little bit of time to do some stuff. This is what my bedroom looks like at the moment, you guys. I told you it was bad. I've got piles of like different size clothes. This is like just old Riley clothes. All of this is old Riley clothes. This is like newborn stuff. I have a whole bin of shoes that I've saved, but like, you know, like shoes like this are in good condition. So there's no reason why baby girl can't wear them at some point. And then I have more stuff in the hallway, but you have to be quiet. Do not wake up Sean because he's sleeping. Try to get the benzo and bring them in here. Okay, so these two bins are actually boy clothes, but it's stuff that I want to go through anyway because Sean might fit into some of this stuff. Same as in here. I think in here, this is a bunch of stuff I saved from Jackson, but I have shirts in here that are like a 2T, which crazy enough is going to fit Sean real soon. 2T, this bathing suit, 18 months. So if Sean needs a bathing suit, I literally have one right here. So anything that's like 18 months or like a 2T, I'm going to try to put in Sean's closet. And then still, like, looking through everything, like, is it something that I actually want him to wear? Or is it ugly? Do I not need it anymore? I have a huge donation pile already as it is. Look, Sean needs overalls. I have Jackson's old overalls. Those are cute. These are not going to fit Sean for a bit. It's literally like just going through thrifting bins only. These thrifting bins are here in my house. But I will take it because it will save me money in the long run for sure. I haven't had to buy Sean nearly as much clothes as I did for the other two. These are actually awesome. The little Target sandals. I saved these from Jackson. And they're in a 6, which Sean right now is like a 5, sometimes a 6. So these are going to be good for spring and summer. Like he already has pair of little sandals, so that's exciting. Okay, what I have discovered is that Sean has a bunch of stuff for like winter. So like this coming winter, fall season, he's got a bunch of sweaters and stuff. But what he doesn't have is anything really for like spring and summer. Because remember, Jackson, when he was a 2T, Jackson was like in December. Like we had December babies, plus we were in Virginia, so I have a lot of like sweaters and stuff, but not as much of the like summer and springtime kind of clothes in his size that he's gonna need. So this was like a good way to see what I have and what I need to maybe purchase a few things of for spring and summer. Guys, all of this is donations. I even found this. I'm gonna donate because this is like such a first child mom, like first time mom purchase. This I had bought with Riley, I believe. It was like a the thing you put over the shopping cart. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these, so that your kid is not like just sitting in a shopping cart. Like it's got all this protection, this cover. Like maybe if I just had one kid to worry about when I was going out and about, I would have the time and the energy to put the freaking cart cover on and whatever. I'm pretty sure I did it maybe a handful of times with Riley, but I would never use that now. I would never, because just like going out with all the kids, like the chaos of that, like I don't have time to put a cover on the thing and then put Sean in and remember to like take it off. Like that's just a mission. So if you use one of them, like no shade to you, it's just like, it's funny because when you reflect on like, you know, the mom that you were when you had your first kid versus the mom that you are like, you know, 2, 3, 4 kids in, usually it's a little different. Usually you realize like, okay, the kid's not gonna like die from sitting in a shopping cart. It's gonna be okay. Like we will survive without it. You realize that you can do like with a lot less, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I'm trying to find the little reflection that I read last night, or not last night, this morning. This was also like a last year's Lenten thing. But the passage was really good. I'm gonna try to see if I can just like put it on the screen in case you want to read it later and just like pause it and zoom in or whatever. Here it is. But it was a lot about like yelling, and like especially like for me as a mom, that is something that I struggle with a lot. It starts off and it's like, my house can get amazingly loud in such conflicts, like when the kids, I guess, are like fighting and stuff, which I was like very relatable. This noise becomes a weapon to beat down opponents. I often join in, trying to be loudest so that my will may be done. And I was just reading this morning, like that is my life every day. Like I've been struggling with yelling at the kids all day, every day, and it's not something that I want to do. So like at the end of it, it was just saying, you know, take a minute, like when there's conflict within the family, like take a minute and pray the Our Father. Just pray the Lord's Prayer. So when we pray the Our Father, we're saying like, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those. So like we have to forgive those. We got to forgive these tiny humans all day long. But it was one of those things that I actually did today, because there was a point this morning where I forget what chaos was going on, but my initial immediate like visceral reaction was to scream at somebody and yell. And that's usually like my go-to, which is something that I'm trying to work on. And instead of doing that in the moment, I caught myself and I just prayed in Our Father. And I did feel better. Like I felt better, and I felt better that I didn't scream at the kids. But it's really hard because I'm in this phase with the older kids. I mean, Sean frustrates me sometimes, sure. Oh wait, I have to put like a little disclaimer here, because now like when I say something about Sean, people are like, you make it seem like he's your problem child. He's not my problem child. He's just a child, and I love him, but like there's lots of like hard things that come with any age child. Like even my own mother has a hard time with me, and I'm 30-something years old. So it's just life. It's just reality. But what was I trying to say? So, like, he frustrates me, but I know that he's, like, a tiny human. So, like, I can't really be mad at him. The older two, like, the bickering and the fighting and the asking why 1,000 times and why do we have to do this? I tell them to clean. They're like, but why? And explain it to me. And sometimes it's just, like, you just need to do what I'm telling you to do. So I'm, like, struggling a lot in that respect. And so my usual go-to is just, like, I end up getting really frustrated, really angry, and I yell. So I don't have all the solutions. All I did was try to follow that today and just pray in those moments. And I hope that I can continue to like catch myself before like I get that angry, you know, and like remember to just step away or remember to pray and then come back to it. Because like I don't want to be like the mom that's just like always yelling at her kids. Like that's not fun. I don't want those to be the memories that my kids have of me. But in the hard moments, like we've tried so many things, and it doesn't work. Like the timeouts don't work. The positive reinforcement doesn't work. The rewards chart doesn't work. We're just in a hard season in that sense, in the just discipline, and like you have to listen to authority sometimes. And I know that you don't like it. I don't like it. It sucks, but like it's just part of life. So if you're on the struggle bus with that too, just know like you're not alone. It's a very normal thing. Something that my girlfriends and I talk about all the time. It's the reason why we need to go to book club and just talk about motherhood and parenting, because it's not an easy thing. And kids, like, they're little, but like they're smart and they're beautiful and they're just like, I understand that they want to understand certain things, but like sometimes like we have to parent them and we have to teach them that we are the parent and they have to listen to us, and it comes with just a lot of pain points sometimes. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna enjoy maybe the next 5 minutes of silence since Sean is still sleeping, and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, someone is awake, and Riley took out basically all of the toys that we store here in his room. There's a lot of like Love Every toys, and he is really liking this one. So I would like to teach him. He actually knows blue and he knows orange. What color is this one? Orange. But find orange. Orange goes here with orange. What about this one? What color is that? Blue. But you gotta put it on the blue. Over there, blue. Good. So, wow. So he's gonna play here for a minute. But I'm also gonna go through this pile of clothes. Like that's literally my house, is just piles of clothes. This is stuff that doesn't fit Sean anymore that I've just been throwing over here. But I'm gonna go through it and see again what I'm actually gonna keep and what can be donated. A lot of this stuff, I wonder if there's any of this stuff that just got stained or that we don't need to keep. But our Walmart order also got delivered. Red.
Let's split with those and then put those. I need toys.
You want toys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Toys. There, now Sean has.
The other way. You have to flip it like that. Okay. Of course, in the middle of that, groceries are delivered. And I would leave it out here, but there's ice cream. So I gotta bring this inside. Nothing crazy here. I needed to get puffs for Sean. His little sandwiches. I needed cream cheese, string cheese for the kid. This we were out of ice cream, so I got them ice cream. Hard-boiled eggs. I asked for a dozen eggs and they didn't come, so maybe they didn't have any eggs. I mean, I asked for pasture-raised, but you would think if they don't have pasture-raised that they would give you something else, but I got no eggs, so that's great. And then the kids like these Cheetos, some Annie's mac and cheese, just crackers, their milk, bananas, and then I had this random craving for banana bread, so I'm gonna do this when we do our read alouds later today, and just do like a little tea time with the kids. So that'll be yummy. at that. No, that's dirty. Dirty. Mesh colors! That's pretty actually. Sean, what are you doing? Clean up the Play-Doh. Jackson, clean it up. Hey, what'd you find? What'd you find? Pretzels? Guys, it is a lot later. I tidied up, like we tidied up before Joe got home. Lately we've been trying to make it, you know, a point to, like, when Joe texts me that he's on his way home, trying to clean up. We did that. He came home, but he wasn't able to stay very long because tonight he had one of his like dinners with one of his like church men's group. So he's out doing that, which means that I have the kids for nighttime. Like I already put Sean to sleep. Tried to put him down like his normal time. So poor buddy, it's like 8 o'clock now. And he's still like not fully asleep because again he's still adjusting to, like, his body probably feels like it's earlier. So that's that. The kids are playing Minecraft and I was doing a little bit of editing here after dinner, and that's really gonna be it because I'm gonna just finish editing so I can get this vlog up and then try to chill, go to bed, watch a show. I have to still watch the Love is Blind finale. That's been my guilty pleasure show. But you guys, I watch it. My sister makes fun of me and like all my friends do too because I watch it. Like I skip through the pods, like all the pods episodes, because I can't like commit that much of my life to watching a show. So I skip through that. I basically get to the point where they reveal themselves, and then even watching the episodes like during the season, I'm constantly like fast forwarding until like they have serious conversations. Like I try to skip through all the filler stuff because I just don't have time. So like I kind of get like the gist of what happened on the show without fully committing to like hours and hours of my life to watch it. But I did want to sit and watch the reunion because I know that there's been like a lot of people talking about it. So maybe I will do that when I go to bed tonight. But anyway, I love your faces. Thanks for hanging with me today. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. Again, I've got lots of nesting stuff that I still need to do, baby stuff. I have like a whole list of things, but anything that you want me to tackle like ASAP, let me know. And that's it. I love your faces and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye guys.